So I just found out what channel is simulcasting the Week 8 2024 Thursday Night Football game. So I'm living in the Minnesota Vikings TV market, the Minneapolis TV market, and my local stations have to simulcast all Minnesota Vikings nationally televised games on Amazon Prime, NFL Network, whether it's an NFL Network game from London or the one in Munich, Germany, or whether it's Monday Night Football. All Monday Night Footballs are on ESPN. This year, it's going back to where they're doing it. Before they were doing it where only Monday Night Football was only on ESPN. Now they're doing it to where Monday Night Football is sometimes simulcast on ABC when they're not doing two Monday Night Footballs, like one on ESPN, one on ABC. They've been trying out, staggered times, and now this year they locked it down to where the featured game on TV is on EBC's at 8:50 Eastern, on ESPN's at 7:30 Eastern. So that's what they found out, but that works the best. But all the ones that were on ESPN that are on ABC have to be simulcast. So, but that is for all TV markets, not just my local TV market. That's for all TV markets in the immediate. That's for all TV markets in the local area of the team's market, where the team plays their games. Well, wherever their team is located in, that TV market has to simulcast the games. Other TV markets can probably choose to simulcast the game, but the immediate area where the team plays their games has to simulcast the game. And it's not the same area as the Sunday area. Like the Minnesota Vikings area and Sundays would be like north-south parts of Iowa. Almost all of Minnesota for the most part. Probably all Minnesota it wasn't in western Wisconsin, so that through the various TV markets. But it's just the main TV market has to simulcast the game for sure. And that is the Minneapolis TV market then. And I found out which channel simulcast the game. As you know, it is, if you read, there's Fox and KMSP. And yes, they are. So they are showing at 5. It is Fox 9 News at Fox 9 at 5. Fox at 5:30. It's the local news, and Fox does not have a national news show at 5:30 Central, 6:30 Eastern. They do not have a national news show. Fox is kind of different. Fox doesn't have a national news show at night, which is typically after the 6 o'clock Eastern news, 6:30 Eastern, 5:30 Central. It would be after, my time zone, Central Time. It's always after 5 o'clock news. Local news, they have that. And then Fox only has it where they show 2 hours of national shows, shows for broadcasting. a lot of these TV networks I have heard are fighting, like CBS affiliates, maybe ABC affiliates, NBC affiliates, something like that, are fighting to that 10 p.m. Eastern time hour. They're fighting for that back to show like local, maybe news programming or other local programming. Extra local programming. And I don't know how that's going to go, because some of these, these networks show the shows. And I mean, that's like maybe like ABC. They make money, off the shows. That, obviously they do. So, I mean, but anyways, then typically here on Fox 9, the main Fox 9, they would have Fox 9 at 6 and Fox 8 at 6:30, just the local news. Which typically most, but they don't have any like the game shows on or other shows on. They just run the news like straight through for 2 hours, and they go to the shows on TV like for a couple hours. But instead, they're having Vikings game day live from 6 to 7, previewing the game, which makes sense, understandable. Then previewing the game live, previewing the game live right before the game starts. That makes sense. And then they're going from 7 to 10 Central. They're at 7 p.m. They're going to join in progress the Amazon pregame show portion on Prime Video. They're going to show the rest of that, and with the studio, their on-site studio, and then they're going to show the pregame that they're having with the announcers up in the booth. They're calling the game, and then they'll show the whole game, the halftime. But some of these Amazon national games, what they do is they sometimes show the ads that are on like Amazon. But I think typically like the simulcast feed is like if you were like a non-Amazon Prime member. Because I believe you can still watch this game as a non-Amazon Prime member. The Amazon Prime football games. I believe you can. But I believe you just have to pay. If you're a Prime Video member, you can just be a Prime Video member where you only get access to like Amazon Prime Video and stuff like that. But I believe they have the Amazon ads, but it's like you paid for the game, like you're not like an Amazon Prime member. Because I heard on Amazon you get different ads if you're a Prime member or you're a Prime Video member, or if you're like a non-Prime member watching the game. Maybe paid to watch the game, say. That's what you'd probably get on the Simulcast as well. Those ads, but I think the ads, if you're a Prime member, maybe the like tailored ads, like, hey, you get like a savings on it, or price updates or something on it, or add your cart. But anyways, it's 7 to 10. And then it's Vikings post game tonight after the game until 11 p.m. Whenever the game ends to 11. And then it goes into Fox 9 local news from 11 p.m. to 12:05 a.m. Eastern local time, which is Central Time. And it is, I'm surprised it's not, usually it's an hour, but then typically like the like some shows at night, they go like 35 after the hour, like the typical like late night shows that are on, you know, typical late like talk shows are on. But Fox does not have any late night talk shows. However, they still do, at least on the main channel. They do like 5 after the hour, and then they just go into like other shows they show in places like late night shows, and they show like other I don't know, whatever the case is, like other various late night shows in place of news, in place of not the news, but in place of like late night shows. They show other shows, and others showed them, and others be extended back more, you know, until like, so some of them might be cut out, like, you know, like the paid, maybe like the paid programming portion, or other shows, you know, may just be cut out a little bit, but probably more, the paid programming will probably be more cut out, or instead maybe the other shows will be cut out too. Maybe as like a Fox thing, maybe the requirement is they have to show, even though they can show the game, but they have to show the 2 hours of programming that they missed out on. Maybe like after like local news, or sometime, you know, whether it's during the day or whether it's in the overnight, however the case is. And they didn't show whether it's digital their sub channels are in TV, like Fox Net Plus, the digital sub channels and cable and satellite, and they didn't show it on that live. So, which sometimes they do for like sports. Like I've seen that sometimes they'll choose to show, like they'll show like the Vikings game day live, like when Fox NFL kickoff is going on, like the national Fox show, NFL football show is going on, the first one. The two, because there's one from 10 to 11 Central, 11 to noon Central. And so when there's one from 10 to 11 is going on, they show Vikings game day live, and they show the other one, because they have to show it live because it's a sports show, and an affiliate, live on affiliate, at least on a sub channel, digital sub channel, they at least do, and they show that on the point 2. So they could have shown the shows live, probably on point 2 sub channel. It's on cable and satellite, but chose not to, just show the point 1 in the overnight. So for their 2 hours of shows from probably 12:05 to 2:05 a.m. And then they might be going back to showing the other shows they were going to show overnight. And then, yeah, that's about it. So